Hello. Today, I want you to think outside of the box, literally and figuratively. In Vector.com, there is a drawing page similar to this, and you can draw on the page or you can draw off the page. When you export your drawing, anything that's off of the page will not show. But we also include a link to our drawing, so I will be able to see everything that's on the page and off of the page when I go to that link. What I'd like you to do first is just explore all of the tools. So we've done this somewhat with Funny Face, but we are going to explore them further, line thicknesses, colors, things like that. As you explore the tools, you can create something realistic or you can keep it abstract. It's totally up to you. Now, if you're not sure what abstract means, here is a little explanation.
What is abstract expressionism? Abstract expressionism is a style of art where artists use lines, patterns, shape, and color in order to create their drawings, paintings, and sculptures. Their work is non-representational, which means it doesn't look like anything. The artists who created abstract expressionism wanted their art to show emotion and ideas without showing traditional subjects like portraits and landscapes. Instead, artists tried to utilize line, pattern, shape, and color.
Okay. That's a great description of it. The video kind of chops off at the end, so I'm just going to stop it there. That gives you some inspiration, hopefully, if you don't have something in mind that you'd like to do. But here I've given you a couple of ideas. If you did want to draw something realistic, after you explore the tools, you may want to design something with the tools like your name, another face, an animal, an object, or something abstract. When I say your name, I don't mean just use the font tools. You certainly can incorporate them, and I do want you to do that, but I want you to use the shapes as well. So you could literally make the letters with the shapes, as well as the text. Okay, so how long do I want you to do this for? So some people will come up with an incredible drawing and maybe only spend 5 minutes, while others maybe will draw for a half an hour and have nothing like an actual drawing. That is not what I'm grading you on. I'm grading you on your exploration of the program. What you come up with is totally up to you. If you want to draw something special, you can. You don't have to, okay? So how can you judge when you're done? Well, at minimum, I want you to draw for 20 minutes. So when you click on this timer, it will bring you to a 20-minute timer. So when you're ready to start your Vector.com drawing, so you're going to go to Vector, VECTR.com, use online. So after you watch this video and read over the instructions, this is what you're going to do. And it may take a minute to load, depending on how many people are using Vector.com or your Wi-Fi. Sometimes I go out and I come back in if it's extra glitchy. Also, it will help sometimes to close extra tabs. Also, one of the things, I'm going to talk while this is loading since it's taking a little while. One of the things that I know has helped with my son's Chromebook is to turn it off every single day and have it reboot, because then it'll do the updates. So it's always good if you're experiencing issues to reboot. It says that there's an error. That doesn't mean it doesn't work. I'm going to try again. And oftentimes it will work after you try a few times. If it repeatedly gives you those errors, come back later and try again, okay? Okay, so we're in. That was a great example of how, just being a little patient pays off. So again, here are a bunch of tools, and there's all kinds of things that you can do with them. So we talked about making perfect squares or rectangles. And then over here are lots of other things that you can do. I want you to explore with these things. So for example, this can make a shadow, and you can change these numbers to do different things. And I'd like you to see what they do. Okay, so again, explore, and then when you're done exploring, maybe after 5 or 10 minutes, you can bring these off the page like this, and your final drawing should be on the page. So like I said, if you have a certain idea of something you want to do, let's say you do want to type your name, you can use this as a background. Okay, you can change the font size, you can change the thicknesses, play around with all that, and then maybe you can use these other tools to actually create that. So Control D, I will tell you, is duplicate, which is a really great tool, or copy and paste. And you'll see that you can rotate things also. So you can do stuff like this. Like I said, just keep exploring, playing around with it, whether you come up with some kind of cool drawing at the end or just a bunch of shapes that have utilized all of the different features available to them by playing around with all of these features that pop up when you have an object selected. That's what today's assignment is. Okay, it can look like something or nothing, just as long as you've thoroughly explored all the tools and what you have left there that I can see that you've done that, you will get a perfect score. Have fun with it. When you are done, by the way, just to review, you export, download. Within this drawing page, you're going to copy that URL. You go into the assignment. I'm going to go into student view so that I can actually submit like you. You click on the submit button. In the text entry, you're going to click and paste that URL, hit return twice. You are going to go to insert the image and choose image and choose upload image. Click on the rocket ship and go to your downloads folder. Now, some people were telling me that it saves to their Google Drive. Wherever it's saving to, that's what you need to go and open. The last thing I downloaded is what I'm going to insert. Now, remember, I told you that the stuff that's off the page will not show. You should have more than just this, by the way. This is not enough to get 4 points, 4 out of 4 for this assignment, okay? Unless, you know, there's so much else around the workspace when I click on your link. I'm going to submit. Let's see if it works for me today. Yay, it worked. So yesterday's assignment, when I tried this, it didn't work for me. But it did work for some students. So you can either, oh, it's not at the top, it's only at the bottom. I thought there was a submit button both places. So remember, when you submit this image, you have not submitted the assignment yet. You still need to finalize submitting this assignment. So one last submit, and then I'm going to show you how to check it. It should say submitted, yay. Click on the submission details to see what I see, and you should see the link and the name. And I want you, or the link and your drawing. I want you to click on the link to make sure that it works, and it should take you to your drawing, because this is what I'm going to do when I look at your drawing. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to zoom out so that I can see all of the other things that you may have placed around your drawing, okay? So you'll have your page filled, okay? This is just a few things that I did in a few minutes. You're gonna be working for 20 minutes, so you'll have lots of other things in your drawing and off of your page, okay? If you have any problems, come to Extra Help, send me an inbox message, but make sure that you follow up. Do not just not submit. Okay, thanks for watching.